And we're back again to help you answer your car questions. Yes, thank you so much, Taiwo, for all of those beautiful love vibes. Yes, indeed, you've been able to reawaken that love in some people. Yes, it's Valentine. Yes, happy vows to all of our listeners. Yes, all AUTOMEDICS listeners. Yes, I'm also an advocate of love, actually, but when it comes to Valentine, I don't believe Valentine is just between a husband and a wife or between two lovers. Yes, I believe love should be, spread abroad. Yes, there's some people who do not have maybe husbands or wives. There's some people who've lost maybe their spouse or something. There's some people who don't even have someone close to them. So I believe it's an opportunity for you to actually express love to anyone around you. Anyone around, especially, in this present economic crunch being experienced in Nigeria. Just yesterday, I got to know that, just a pack of Indomie cost 200 naira. So if today we are preaching love, you can actually show love to someone. There's a child out there who doesn't have that Indomie, who has not gotten a meal today. Or someone in your community, in your environment, someone who doesn't have a means of surviving today. So you can also show love to them. So you should show love to everyone around you. Yes. So just stay within your capacity and express that love. Yes, I also want couples, to express the love, towards each other. But at the same time, too, don't limit it to your family only. You can also spread it abroad. All right, so we're back again today. You can also show your love to that car. Yes, that car serves you. Yes, it plays a role in your life every day, because without that car, you cannot go out. And yes, even if you go out and if you experience any breakdown, man, you know what that means. So you can also express your love by getting your car questions to us and giving that car, that special treatment today. Yes, let that car know that, yes, you actually love it. Give it a good transmission service. Give it a good oil service. Give it a very good treatment. Yes, take it out for maybe LACVIS computerized test. Take it out for a scan. Know what's wrong with that car. Yes, probably the car might be having headache. Just to help, cure whatever is wrong with that car today. So that's where we're here. We are AUTOMEDICS, and we talk about your vehicles. Feel free to enunciate your thoughts. I am Adenike Irewole, and I have Tokunbo Adegoju in the building. It's a solo edition now from AUTOMEDICS. So Tokunbo will be taking us through a rundown of their locations in and around Lagos. So Tokunbo, good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Have I spoken well today?
Well, you have.
Valentine's?
Mm-hmm.
Are you celebrating yours?
I'm going to be at work.
Mechanics also celebrate. No, come on.
We take care of our cars.
Tara has done a very good job this morning.
We take care of the cars.
By putting everybody in the mood. Yeah.
Okay. We'll do our best.
All right. Let's move on.
All right, let's give a rundown of our addresses in and around Lagos. We have a center at Ayobo. It's at number 1 Amule bus stop opposite Petrocam Gas, Ayobo. We also have a center located at Ikeja. It's inside corner filling station, opposite Correctional Center, Kudirat Abiola Way, Ikeja. We have another center at Ajao Estate. It's at number 39 Osolo Way, Ajao Estate. And we have the head office located at Ilupeju at plot 192 Agege Motor Road. It's off Ilupeju bypass beside Christian State, Ilupeju, Lagos. If you want to buy parts, engine oil, polytron, we have brake parts branded AUTOMEDICS. We have engine oil 5W30 blended with polytron and 5W20 blended with polytron. We also have the polytron oil. We have air filters. We have all parts that you can get for your vehicles. You can call those numbers to get access to all of these parts. 070-6060-7494, 070-6060-7494, or 080-8080-6686. We have our social media pages at Facebook at AUTOMEDICS Limited, at Instagram at AUTOMEDICS Limited. You can visit our website for more information at www.automedicsafrica.com.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's head on to the roads. Let me quickly reiterate this report. Yes, of an accident that occurred around Masha Guda Surulere. Yes, earlier this morning. Yes, it's actually due to brake failure involving 3 cars. So we have Bodetamo's police officers already, yes, at the scene of the incident, and they're trying to ensure there is control, trying to manage the situation. So if you're driving along that stretch, please be patient. Yes, this has actually resulted into a bit of backlog on that stretch. So be on the lookout for that and cooperate with our managers. Okay, so we're going to be talking about this brake failure again. Yes, because this has also it has caused an accident once again. I don't know. We just have to keep educating and keep advocating for safety on the roads and ensuring that your vehicle is in a very good condition before you drive the vehicle on the road. We keep talking about this on AUTOMEDICS. So please ensure you call into the studio this morning if you have any questions. If your vehicle is failing, call us on 09153877127 or send us a WhatsApp message on 00991207777. Okay, Tokunbo is here this morning before we start taking questions. So we want to talk about brake failure again because it has happened again. Yeah. What is exactly, the reason people experience brake failure? All right, the brake pad, the brake discs, the brake shoes. Which of these components is responsible for this brake failure, or is it just sheer negligence by the driver, or there are some? I don't know. Should I call it? I don't want to go into some things now. I don't want to go into any kind of myth or superstitious belief.
Well, one thing I want to start with is it depends on the type of braking system the vehicle carries. Most light vehicles and use what we call the brake hydraulic brake system, which is the one that uses the brake fluid. So it's the brake fluid that's used to build up the pressure such that when you depress the brake pedal, you have a pressure build up, and you have your piston from the caliper come out to push the brake pads to the brake disc. Now, in a situation like this, it could be as a result of the fact that the vehicle owner didn't pay cognizance to the level of the brake pads. I used to tell people that every time you do a lubrication service, that means you have the oil change, you have your technician inspect the brake pads and see if the brake pads are low. But I got to understand that the rear brakes, which is for vehicles that use the brake drums at the rear, most persons don't really pay attention to it because they feel it's only the front brake pads that do the job. But the truth is, some percentage of the job is also done by the brake drums at the rear. So if the brake drums are really low, the brake shoes now, if they are really low, braking efficiency becomes really reduced. And so most persons don't focus their attention on that brake drum because they feel that once I have my brake pads replaced and they are okay, I don't have a problem. But the truth is, all the wheels need the brakes to make their brake functional such that the wheels can stop rolling once you depress the brake pedal. So I would just advise persons to always pay attention to also the brakes at the rear wheels, not only the ones at the front wheel. Then other things that could also cause brake failure could be as a result of loss of fluids. Now, if you experience that the brake fluid is leaking, it's best for you to have your technician check what will cause the leak and have it fixed such that you will not lose all the brake fluid. Once the brake fluids get lost completely, there will be loss of pressure. And once there is loss of pressure in the brake line, one would not be able to have effective brakes. So the vehicle would keep rolling even when you use the brake pedal. Then the other things that could also cause problems in the brake lines when you have the brake fluid, when there is excessive heat being generated while braking, and this could be caused as a result of our method of driving. Now, when people drive aggressively and you depress the brake pedals aggressively, this will cause heat to be generated, excessive heat, which would make the vehicle to have loss of the brake system to have loss of pressure, and would affect the braking efficiency of the vehicle. Then in the case of trucks, most of these trucks use air brakes. That they use compressors, air compressors for their braking systems. They don't use the brake fluids. So you would have they would have a compressor, a tank where the brakes would generate the air. So in the case like this now, there's every possibility that the hoses that will carry the air to the brake lines could be bad. And because these air hoses are not too, they are always very flexible, it is important that we always pay attention to them. Okay. When there is a lot of air pressure in the system, it could pull the hose. And when the hose gets pulled, air that is supposed to get into the brake lines would not get there, and so braking efficiency is lost. And that's why it's always important. I used to tell people, and it takes a lot of it takes a lot of build up for these brakes to function.
Okay.
So that's why it's not always good for you to get so close to trucks or trailers because of the type of brake system they use. And also, I would also recommend that the technicians that do checks on this vehicle to always check the hoses for any hose that is getting damaged or getting bad, and do a quick replacement such that the hose will not get damaged while the vehicle is driving, which will cause loss of air and the braking efficiency would be lost.
All right, yes, Tokunbo, you've spoken so well, but I just hope and pray that motorists will adhere to all of this, because there's one thing for you to have a knowledge of something, is another thing for you to be able to practice it, or for you to actually work around it and put it to use. So, well, I just hope that motorists will learn from all of these things we talk about, every day on AUTOMEDICS. All right, so that's it about brakes. So please do ensure that your braking system is efficient. Yes, please, if your brake fluid is low, kindly check what is the reason for that. Check for leaks, and if your brake pads or brake discs, if they're worn out, please, would like you to replace them. Okay, let's start taking questions now. We have some questions from yesterday's edition. We have this one that talked about 4 codes, and we have P0171 code. We have P0012. I'll call the codes again. Don't worry. I just want to check the type of car it drives. Okay, it's a Toyota Corolla 2007. So he said he wants the interpretation for these codes. So the first one is P0171, P0012, P0037, and lastly P054. P054. Cool. So I have P0504. Pardon me. 50. Okay. Yes. So the P0171 says system 2 lane bank 1.
Yes.
2 lane.
Yes, if you have system 2 lane on, if the vehicle is indicating a system 2 lane, it's possible that one thing we mean by system 2 lane is that you have more air getting mixed up with fuel in the combustion chamber. Okay. And if you have more air getting burnt with the air and with the fuel, you're going to have rough idle, and the vehicle engine's performance is going to be limited. And so in a case like this, you want to check out for leaks. If you have leaks around the air ducts, this could cause it. It could also be that you have the fuel pump failing, but I wouldn't say you should go and replace the fuel pump now. What I would just advise you do is a tune-up. Now, the reason why you want to do a tune-up is if you have the injector nozzle clogged with dirt, it's not sprayed properly into the combustion chamber, and so you'll be having limited fuel in the combustion chamber. Okay. So you might want to take a look at, do a tune-up, have the throttle body serviced, have the injector nozzle serviced, have the spark plugs checked. If the spark plugs are not in good condition, you have them replaced also. Then also the air filter of the vehicle have it replaced. But please check to see if you don't have any air leaks around the air duct area, such that you will not be losing air. Then for the P0012, we have the camshaft position timing over retarded bank 1. Okay. Now, one thing